A few weeks ago, we released a video called Minecraft 1.14 Secret, the Crafting Update. In that video, we made a lot of guesses. We tried predicting a change in crafting as that title suggests, we tried predicting a change in the way that villagers work with their jobs, but on top of that, we also tried predicting where these items would spawn throughout the world. We came to the conclusion that all of these new crafting blocks were somehow related to the villagers and their various job titles. And as of 18W48A, we were more or less confirmed to be completely right. We knew we were on the right track when community manager Helen liked my tweet regarding the upload, and when Michaelmcchill, my co-writer and editor, tweeted at her in the thread and she responded to it. To put it simply, we were right. In this video, we're going to be overlooking the brand new Plains village, which is anything but plain now. Talk about the new grindstone, our opinions, and just a little bit more. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Before getting into the meat of this video, I do want to stress something. As it currently sits, Minecraft Java Edition Snapshot 18W48A is broken. Very broken. Traveling very fast and teleporting large distances seems to currently break the game in a very unfortunate way. Directly crashing the game and making worlds unopenable seems to be a side effect here. Before testing out any features from the snapshot, please either create a backup of the world that you're playing on, or just create a new world entirely. Whilst most of this seems like common knowledge for some of you, and it definitely is common knowledge, you should always be super careful. Where most snapshots work for the most part, this one has some serious problems. Take that into consideration when loading up an important file in any snapshot, especially 18W48A. If 18W48B or later has already come out by the time you're watching this video, be sure to use that version instead. Now, with that warning out of the way, let's get into the fun. On Halloween 2018, new blocks were added into the game with almost zero code attached to them. Looking spectacularly similar in functionality to the loom, we were curious what function these blocks would have. As of 18W48A rolled around, we finally saw one of the first blocks to gain functionality, the grindstone. While we predicted that the grindstone would be used to make swords, what actually happened was the grindstone is now used to repair swords, tools, and pieces of armor. Tools also include the fishing rod, shears, carrot on a stick, items like elytras, and more. When using an item on the grindstone, you have two options. 1. Place a single item on the grindstone and remove its enchantments, or 2. Repair the item with another item of the same type and still remove the enchantments. You cannot pick which enchantments you want to remove. It's gonna remove all of them. However, curses like binding will stay permanently. This item does not replace the anvil. This item is purely for combining tools and armor. You can't use raw material to repair an item like you can on an anvil. Anvils are more expensive to make, so it is understandable that you can fix an item for less in most cases in an anvil. However, when you repair and disenchant an enchanted item within the grindstone, you'll get some of those experience points back. Also, while on topic of being expensive, this item's crafting recipe is anything but. Only needing 2 sticks, a stone slab, and any type of planks will yield you a grindstone. Check it out. So the new villages for Plains biomes are here, and they're certainly a lot different than the old traditional villages. If you want to find one quickly in your world, use the command locate new_village, and soon enough the game will give you the coordinates to a new village. Keep in mind what I mentioned before about the game crashing if you're using 18W48A, so maybe fly over to this one in creative mode. Upon finding the village, you'll notice a lot of new interesting buildings. Exploring the city, you'll notice that there's more variety than there used to be. There's a lot of new buildings, 36 to be exact, and that's not including areas like meeting points. Heading into the buildings, you'll see that they seem to be very planned out. Some of the new blocks that we had predicted uses for are appearing exactly where we thought they would. Barrels sit with the fisherman, the blacksmith has the blacksmith table, the shepherd has the loom, the librarian has the lectern, the fletcher has the fletching table, and the list goes on. The blocks add a unique touch to the businesses that these villagers run, fun. Heading into the homes, you'll find beds and other interesting details. Each house seems like it was meticulously put together and designed by someone at Mojang. If I had a theory, I'd have to say that the plains biome will probably be the most boring, and everything will go up from there depending on which biome you find a village in. But the plains biome is already looking great and much better than the old traditional villages. With the ability to potentially see all of the villager houses in one of the biomes, it's really nice to see where this update is going. And just like the pillager outpost from the previous update, the new villages are aided by the use of the brand new Jigsaw block. If the functionality of Jigsaw blocks wasn't clearly understood before this update, it's definitely understood now. While structure blocks are responsible for actually generating the structures themselves, the Jigsaw blocks piece them together like, well, a jigsaw puzzle. If we use structure blocks to spawn in some of the new village structures, we can see that the jigsaw blocks determine where any given structure will connect with the road and where certain entities or decorations will generate as well. But I want you to think about something before this video is over. Given how modular villages are now, it seems like we're only a step or two away from potentially having a full-blown Nether Village update as well in 1.14. I mean, this update is called Village and Pillage, so this might not be necessarily limited to the overworld. Who knows? It's all speculation. If we don't see a Nether Village related update in 1.14, Mojang is certainly setting themselves up for that with this new feature in a future update. But what do you think? Do you like these new villages? Do you think the Jigsaw block is cool? And just for fun, what do you think the jungle villages will look like? Let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, I'm looking forward to some pretty sick treehouse villages. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michaelmcchill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel, and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.